guys, how y'all doing today? My name is Franchise Fanatic, and welcome back to the channel. And today, if you guys, this is another DC-related video. Today, we're tackling a, not necessarily a full-on review, but more of a first impressions, I would say, of the latest DC game, Gotham Knights. Now, before we continue, the gameplay you're seeing is not my gameplay. It's actually a 16-minute demo from IGN. It is a Series X enhanced game, and that means, sadly, I cannot record the way I currently record my games. I don't have enough money for an Elgato, because I bought Gotham Knights. So it's a bit of a trade-off, but, you know, hopefully you get what I'm saying. I wanted to record gameplay, but again, my Series X would probably explode if I used my USB, so I can't. So enjoy this, you know, pre-rendered, I guess, IGN gameplay. But still, I also want to say that, you know, a lot of these reviews online, okay, a lot of YouTubers have been essentially, pulling a quote-unquote media attempt with this. And what do I mean by that? I mean, you know, you look on the, you look online, the media, right, about whatever. Something Democrat, something Republican, doesn't matter. Anything political nowadays, whether it's left or right, it's I mean, obviously, it's skewed one way, obviously, but it definitely is, you know, torn out of proportion. It's, you know, oh, this happened, or, you know, this guy did this, and it's not that case, or, you know, the media likes to twist words around to fit a certain narrative, and the internet, with this game, certainly effing did that as well. You know what I mean? They really... They desperately, these YouTubers, man, they desperately needed a W. They needed a win. You know, they needed a scapegoat. They said, what the hell, what are we going to do? What the heck are we going to do? So they said, look, let's blame, you know, let's play the hate game on Gotham Knights. You know, the game's not even out yet. At the time of this happening. Of course, it's out now. But you know, before the game came out, people were like, "Oh man, it's gonna be so bad. It's not set in the Arkham universe. It isn't canon to the Arkham franchise." And, you know, all this stuff. And with all that happening, you know, word gets around pretty quick that it's not part of the Arkham canon. It's not made by Rocksteady. It's going to, you know, focus on the Bat family, right? You know, Nightwing, Red Hood, Robin, and Batgirl. You're going to be, you know, in Gotham City with that. But Batman and Jim Gordon are dead. And, again, no spoilers. Okay, I haven't finished the story yet. Again, this is a first impressions video, so don't be like, oh, well, it's actually a... Don't spoil it, all right? I'm going to freaking kill you if you spoil it. But still, like I said, I just want to get that out of the way. There are a lot of YouTubers that profit off of clickbait BS nonsense. That's essentially what this game was all about, right? You see it with the Star Wars sequels, you see it with Indiana Jones 5, you see it with probably Marvel and, you know, Captain Marvel. There's a lot of stupid YouTubers that have these, you know, Kylo Ren with a freaking beard and Rey with like a... I don't know, you know what I'm saying, just these crazy thumbnails and crazy titles that draw you in, but when you watch the videos, they're completely full of bullcrap, Mike Zero. So I do think that with all that being said, I am a YouTuber who is not a biased one. I'm not one to say, oh, it's not Arkham, so it's bad. And there's also YouTubers that reviewed this game, and they clearly effing didn't play it. There's no way in heck they played this game if you're giving it a 2 out of 10. Alright, there's no way. You're lying. For views. It's simple as that. Everyone hates online nowadays, and hate is very profitable for a lot of ways. I don't subscribe to hate. You should subscribe to me because I don't do that. I cover franchises. Yes, I do love most of them, but I don't, you know, I'm not biased. I'm not going to say this game's amazing because it's DC. I'm not going to say this game's trash because it ain't Arkham. I'm going to just tell you what I think. And yes, I enjoy Gotham Knights. I think I'm one of the rare YouTubers that actually does. Now, playing it on my Series X, yes, it's a bit of a bummer that it's 30 FPS. You know, look, Series X, I got effing spoiled, all right? I played Assassin's Creed Valhalla and I saw the 60 FPS. My brain exploded. Metaphorically. And I never necessarily wanted to look back. Now, look, there's a lot of these also, you know, console gamers and the PC mega gods online who are like, you don't have an RTS? What are you, poor? You know, you get those idiots. And then you also get the asshats over on the console side. Again, I'm not one of them, who's like, oh man, I can't play 30 FPS anymore. 60 or nothing, bitches. It's like, alright, look, first of all, if you are gonna not play a game, like, look, I'm glad that, you know, Borderlands 3 plays at 60. I'm glad Valhalla and Origins and Odyssey and freaking, I don't know, whatever, Elden Ring, I mean, that's like a 40-30, but you know what I'm saying. You know, most games now are 60, and that's good. Obviously, you'd rather play a game in 60 than 30. However, games like Ghost Recon Wildlands, Batman Arkham Knight, Just Cause 3, and of course Gotham Knights. No one in their right mind who actually enjoys a video game, you know what I mean, it's not like I'm going to play Just Cause 4 And, not playing that anymore because it's only 30. There's such petty morons out there. And, look, obviously, like I said, 60 is objectively better than 30. But if you're going to not choose to play something, or you're going to boycott Gotham Knights because it's only 30, you're an idiot. Straight up. I mean, yes, it should have been 60. Maybe it's unoptimized. Maybe they're actually telling the friggin' truth and they can't because it's an untethered online whatever. But look, at the end of the day, if you take the 30 FPS out, because look, newsflash, the Arkham games are 30 turds online for all these people online freaking out. I'm not calling you turds, you know what I'm saying. But overall, again, with all this housekeeping, because look, it's a lot of housekeeping. It is. I had to bring up the 30 FPS. I had to bring out all this stuff because, not only are you some of you probably wondering how I think about this stuff, but it's also, just the fact that some people online are just idiots. And yeah, Gotham Knights is a good effing game. I mean, look, it looks really good, okay? It is, I know, Arkham Knight looks better. Whatever. It's a good-looking game, all right? If you're comparing this game to Arkham Knight every chance you get, and you don't actually sit down and play it, you're never going to know for a fact, all right? You're just, again, subscribing to that hate-fueled BS online. Yes, maybe Arkham Knight looks better in certain instances, right? You look at the water hitting the grate in Arkham Knight, looks pretty damn good. There's not a whole lot of rain in Gotham Knights, so I get it. Some things look better, some things look worse. But again, at 30 FPS, I guess we'll start there. I'm fine with it being 30. I don't mind. Yes, I'd like 60, but it is what it is. Now, sometimes, again, I'm recording this on January 19th. Sometimes the game lags, okay, and I mean, it becomes a slideshow. This is one of my first, probably my only negative, I gotta say. It's very apparent sometimes where, I'm playing as Nightwing or Batgirl or whoever, and I'm fighting some guys in the open world, and I swear to God, I was playing today, and the game turned into a damn slideshow. It was like a Microsoft PowerPoint presentation from 1904. Why did I say that? 1904. 1904. I don't know. It was like a slideshow. When like elementary schools, were just getting like smart boards and all that. It was like really laggy and crap. That's how it runs. And yeah, Just Cause 3 ran like that too. But Gotham Knights, it runs usually 98% of the time a consistent 30. There was that one moment where it turned into a literal stop-motion slideshow, and then sometimes when you get on the bike, or Nightwing has his Fortnite-looking glider thing, sometimes it lags. That is a problem, and it has to be addressed. I don't care if the game didn't sell well. I don't care if no one likes it. It's a problem, and WB Games Montreal, the guys that made Arkham Origins, you got to fix this, okay? It's not as bad as, say, Just Cause 3 on the Xbox One, or Saints Row, the reboot, but, or Cyberjunk, I had that day one. That was a fun time. It definitely is not horrible, but it's noticeable. You know what I mean? I'd like to explore the world without some lag. Again, specifically because you can only do 30, whatever. That's my main only negative. I think that without spoiling anything, the story for Gotham Knights is really good. Batman's dead. Jim Gordon's dead. That's common knowledge in the marketing, so if you don't know that, it's not a spoiler. You're playing as the Bat Family, Robin, Red Hood, Batgirl, and Nightwing. Very cool characters. Each one plays kind of the same. And basically, you're in this giant story you're trying to figure out the Court of Owls, and you've got Penguin, and you've got Clayface, and you have all these really cool characters. So the story is gripping. It's good. It's not the best story in gaming, but it's good. You also have the open world. Now, this is by far the best Gotham in any open world game ever. I think, look, Arkham Asylum was a great game, but the open world of Arkham Asylum, kind of garbage. Let's just be real here, okay? It's fun to run around for 10 minutes, but there's no one to fight at the end. It's just boring. Arkham City's fun, but it's kind of tiny. Arkham Origins is really good. That was actually the first Gotham we got in a game, but it was, snowing all the time. It's good going, though. I like it. Arkham Knight is obviously the best open world in an Arkham series, right? You have Gotham City, you have the Batmobile, you can glide around as Batman. It's the definitive Batman experience. And then you have, Lego Batman 2, DC Superheroes, with a really awesome Gotham as well. Only issue with Lego Batman 2, of course, no traffic in the streets, just people. And then he had Lego DC Supervillains, which is my second favorite Gotham. It's effing awesome. There's cars, it's raining, you play as Batman or Superman or Blue Beetle or, whoever. Clock King, doesn't matter. You play as him, Polka Dot Man, do it. And then, of course, you have Gotham Knights. Now, look, it looks really good. Sometimes it lags a little bit, but again, it's a fun world to explore. There's cars, there's people, they react to you. This game is essentially Spider-Man PS4 but DC, and you can play it on Xbox. Essentially, because like, look, when you're playing Spider-Man PS4, you have good traversal, that's in there. You have people reacting to you, oh my God, Spider-Man, you scared me. That's in there. People literally go, oh hey, Nightwing, how's it going? Or oh God, Red Hood, run. That's cool. So there's a lot of really cool interactions like that. The open world looks good. For the most part, it runs well. Again, for the most part, but it's just a fun world to occupy. It's really fun. The random crimes are cool. There aren't like in Arkham Knight, there's crimes every 5 seconds, which doesn't make a whole lot of effing sense. Like the whole freaking town, there's like, like there's no, I guarantee you, there's no city in the universe where there's a crime every corner. I don't care if it's Iraq or some crazy effing country. If like literally in Arkham Knight, you turn the corner and there's like a whole new band of criminals beating the shit out of a guy, or just dumping over trash cans. It's a video game. I got it, but at the same time, Gotham Knights is a little bit better with it. Maybe it's a negative, because like I'll be driving around as Red Hood on my motorbike for like 5 minutes and not even beating up anyone. But that's cool, because again, it's a fun world to explore. It's a fun world to run around in, drive around in, grapple, glide, fly, whatever. It's just a fun Gotham City. This is the definitive Bat Family game. This is the definitive DC game when you count Arkham Knight out of the equation, because obviously Arkham Knight's a Batman game. This is not really a Batman game, but it's more of a Bat Family title. But it's fun. The voice acting can range from really good to incredibly cringy and awkward. It just poorly done. Me doing voices a lot. I like to think of myself as an unpaid voice actor. I know when voice acting is good, and some of it is, some of it isn't. I think that there's a lot of good cutscenes in the Belfry, where of course the only time of the game where it's actually light out, because when you're in Gotham, it's always night, which as it should be. But there's some really genuine, like, heartfelt moments. It's a little cringy because every time you playing as Dick Grayson, Nightwing, you go by a fridge, it plays a little cutscene of either, a character, missing Batman, or Alfred missing Batman, or, whatever. Or you just kind of, seeing, Alfred kind of, talking to the characters, being like, hey, look, Bruce is dead, but we need to band together as a team and, do this. And you see that happening in these little cutscenes around the Belfry, and some of them are really, really genuinely, like, heartfelt with the music and everything. And some of it, the music does play a continuous loop of the same effing music, so it gets a little bit cringy sometimes, where it's like Dick, Dick Grayson, or Barbara Gordon, she'll drop a pen, and she's like, I can't reach the pen, and then he's like, bing, 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 and you're like, oh, for God's sake, I want to go punch someone in the neck, So there's moments where it's cringy, but overall, again, the story is pretty good. I think the open world is by far the best Gotham in a game. Again, my second favorite being Lego DC Supervillains, and Arkham Knight being third. Don't discount Lego games, alright? Lego DC Supervillains is an effing good game for all ages. It's got a fantastic Gotham City. It's amazing. But yeah, I do think that this game is one of the best DC games ever. And the hate for it either came from people who played it for 5 minutes and didn't, upgrade, because again, it's an RPG. All right, you got to upgrade this stuff. You can't have it all at once. You gradually get points, and you put them into a skill tree. You know the crap, but at that point, it actually becomes, useful. Like, Nightwing, I was just grappling around like an idiot, but now I can glide around on this glider thing, and then I also have my bike. So there's a lot of cool, unique things you could do with that, where, you don't have it day one, or, minute one. You got to actually work and upgrade your characters. And the people that hated this game, maybe there's a few that genuinely didn't like it. I don't really know how you could, unless you had people complaining about the 30 FPS. Again, if it at least runs close to 30 or 30, there's no issue, okay? Go touch some grass, okay? And then, of course, you have the, people, oh, it's not Arkham, therefore it's bad. Or, you have people that didn't even play it, and they're giving it bad reviews. Or you had people that, again, played it for 5 minutes and put it down, saying, oh, this isn't Arkham Knight 2. This game blows. Look, I played it, okay? Not all of it. This is the first impressions, okay? But I played a good majority of it. I'm about almost halfway through the campaign. I'm just rocking and rolling throughout Gotham City, beating the crap out of enemies. It's a lot of fun. Again, my only real issue, some of the cutscenes and voice acting a little wonky. There are some drop-offs in lag and FPS. And again, when your game is marketed at 30 only, and it's lagging, especially that one moment where it was literally a slideshow for me, it was, that's got to be fixed. Again, I don't care that it didn't sell a lot. I don't care no one liked it. If there's an issue with this game, and a lot of people are having it, which they are, WB Games Montreal has to fix it. That's kind of the point. Like, it's like buying a car without a steering wheel, and then they're being like, oh shit, my bad, it's going to be here in, like, I don't know, a few months. No, I bought the car, so I expect the car to work. I expect the car to turn on and, drive. Same thing with this. I bought a game for X amount of money, so I expect it to work properly. And if it won't, fix it. It's that simple. So I don't know why video games are coming out so broken nowadays when they just do that. But still, I had a lot of fun with it. I'm continuing to have fun. When I actually beat the whole thing, I'm going to have another updated video of my official ranking. But right now, in terms of me playing it so far, I'm going to give Gotham Knights probably out of 0 to a 10. At this stage, I'll probably give it a 7.5 out of 10. I think that's pretty fair. Again, there's a little bit of lag. Some of the stuff's a bit cringy. But overall, it's a fun open world game with a great story, really fun combat mechanics, good open world, good traversal, and if you're a DC fan, you owe it to yourself to play this game. Thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.